Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Black Ops 2. Today I've got a nice 10k score game on the map Plaza using the trusty AN94, and I do in fact get a nice 3-minute nuclear as well right at the end of the game. And there's a few ways that ground war can go. Like, I've played ground war quite a lot obviously recently, and there's a few ways that ground war can go, and generally if you're using the same kill streaks that I'm using, like the EMP, the VSAT and stuff, and if you keep them rolling pretty much the whole way through the first round, then normally all of the enemies, they leave by the second round. But luckily we found quite a good lobby where the enemies did shoot back and stuff, which is a little bit of a problem. You will see that I do die in the second round. Some guy gets a pretty lucky shot on me, but whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you find a good lobby where people don't leave the game, then it can be pretty good. I mean, you can get some pretty good scores and the game can just be a lot of fun. But obviously I'm just playing with one other person. You can see there's only one blue triangle on the screen. I don't know why I just said triangle like that. It was like triangle. It's like I'm from like Essex or something. But yeah, so I mean, if you're playing with one other person, it can go like pretty well. Obviously, if you're playing in like a full party, it can be like a bit of a triple cap fest. Not that I like really mind it too much. It can be like pretty frustrating if the game's like only 7 minutes long, and then like in the second round you want to go on like a nice streak, but you only get like 2 minutes to do it. It can be pretty frustrating, especially if you're running like big kill streaks or whatever. But pretty much how ground war works is if you're running in like a full party and you're using like big lethal kill streaks, then generally all of the enemies, they leave the game by the second half, so it can end that way. Or and then pretty much as soon as the enemies start leaving the game, then even the randoms on your team start triple capping as well. And it can just be pretty annoying, and that happens like 95% of the time in ground war. That's pretty much how it works. And I don't know, the matchmaking in this game is like absolutely terrible. I was playing some like multi-team earlier on, and the connection in multi-team is like, it's pretty horrible. Like I don't know if just because it's like Europe or whatever, but in Europe obviously you get like lots of different people from like lots of different countries. So like one game you might be in like a game with like a Spanish host or something, and that death was pretty fucking suspicious. Look at that, it was just like right round the corner. But kudos to that guy, he probably had like FMJ or something. But anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, you might get into a lobby where you've got like a Spanish host or something like that. So yeah, I mean, the connection can be like a little bit patchy. But anyway, the thing with ground war is like, if you're like playing in Europe, then the host can also be like pretty sketchy, and if people leave the game, then it can like struggle to put people back in for the second half or whatever. So it can be pretty frustrating, and it's pretty hard to get these games where things just roll like nice and easy. And this is the last 3 minutes of the game where I do in fact get the nuclear. It doesn't really seem like I'm getting 10 kills every minute. It just seems like it's like going pretty smoothly, and like I don't know, it just sort of goes really nicely. And a lot of the time when you do get nuclears and stuff, like if you're not like staring at the screen like, oh no, I'm on a brutal now, and now I'm on a nuclear, like it does go like pretty smoothly, and you will get the nuclears without even thinking about it. I think I actually got like, this was like a pretty good lobby. I think I got like 2 nuclears in a row in this lobby, but this one was obviously a little bit better because I got like 10k score, and it was quite a quick nuclear anyway. And one thing that's really underrated, which I'm using in this game, is the EMP. It's so underrated, hardly any people use it at all. I think it's probably like just as good as the orbital VSAT in its own sort of special way. I mean, obviously with the orbital VSAT, you do obviously see all of the enemies, except for that guy right there. See him on the right, lying on the floor? I didn't see him at all. I thought he was up top, but you know, everyone makes mistakes. But that's pretty funny. I might actually slow that down just in case some of you guys missed that. But yeah, pretty funny. Everyone makes mistakes. But anyway, yeah, the EMP, as you can see, I'm like taking out all of their kill streaks and stuff. And obviously when the EMP is active, they can't call in kill streaks and stuff, and they can't use their UAVs, they can't use counter UAVs and stuff. So if you keep them rolling, and if you're getting like lots and lots of kills in between your VSATs, then it's like super effective. It's like a Moab from Modern Warfare 3, where they can't call in their kill streaks for the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure that's what the Moab did. I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure it meant that they couldn't call in their kill streaks for the rest of the game, or like a couple of minutes or something. But whatever, yeah, it's really underrated. I mean, if everyone was to use like EMPs instead of like stealth choppers and stuff, then this game would be like pretty unplayable. But obviously people want to like rack up their KD and shit. and they want to get their stealth choppers and stuff. But I don't know, I'm finding it a lot more fun at the moment, just using like kill streaks that are non-lethal, just because like people don't leave the game as much. Pretty much like in Ground War, as I said just like a little bit earlier, if you're using the big streaks, then as soon as you call in like your first set of dogs, or like as soon as the VSAT goes up and then you call in the dogs, then people just like instantly leave the game, like at the beginning of like the first round or whatever. And that can just like pretty much put you off getting like an 100 plus or whatever. So there's like so many factors that go into getting gameplay and stuff. And with the matchmaking and stuff, it just makes it like really difficult. But every once in a while you do come across these lobbies where people don't leave the game and they just want to sort of try and win and stuff. As you can see, it does go to time, but that last kill was the nuclear. I did leave in the medals as well, so you guys can check my work. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of the gameplay, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.
I got a relentless, but no nuke.